And eBay sellers and e-commerce business owners get your COVID relief payment. What's that? And so I caught my eye. Many eBay sellers and e-commerce businesses are now entitled to over 10 grand. So of course I went through this, and I'll kind of do that here, but I want to know what you guys think. Have you heard of this? If you've missed any work in 2021 due to having COVID or symptoms, quarantining or getting tested, caring for family impacted by COVID, you can receive up to $511 for each day you couldn't work because of COVID, and $200 for each day you could not work caring for a family member impacted by COVID. Many contractors don't realize they qualify, so they're calling us contractors apparently. Now the title said 10,000, but entitled up to 32,220 under government COVID relief programs. So we're gonna just do John Doe. And now here's the thing. Fake email address, and then oops, I just doxed myself. Of course. Don't call me, please.
Did you put your phone number?
It popped up, auto pop up
Oh.
on here. Oops. I'm gonna see. 1, 2, 3. I think I have too many numbers in here.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. No, I had enough. I didn't like it. Okay.
Just
Okay. 555-1212. Okay. I don't even think there's a real 971 area code, is there? Okay, so were you self-employed, freelance, or an independent contractor and receive a 1099 in 2021? Yes, maximum credit per day, $511. Select dates. You are not required to provide documentation. So we go through this, but I mean, look, I went in and checked this LLC that does this. I'm not going to go any further, but it just gives you the idea. This Clear Peak Partners LLC was established in January of this year. So that's a red flag to me. I don't know who these people are. And I would say, look, this almost feels too good to be true. This is why I would say, and I put in the description box down below, don't do this unless you've talked to your CPA. And they can tell you if you even qualify for it because they have your information, right? They can tell you, you don't or you do. But how many of us in 2021, and what's weird is, why doesn't it include 2020? That's when COVID was really worse than 2021. And I remember having that lull in 2021 where they didn't want us to wear masks and they said to wear masks. I remember getting COVID October of 2021, I think, right? So for us, it certainly would apply, but it's just really strange. So I want to know what you guys think. It feels too good to be true, and I would do not send your information in here until you can talk to somebody that's qualified, and that ain't this guy. I think the whole point of me even bringing it up is to create awareness so that, it may be if you've seen this and you're about to do it, it'll give you some pause. And have you done this? Have you gone in, put your information, and is it legit? There's a phone number that they gave too, 323-454-7738. I didn't bother to try to call it because it wants you to call or text, so it seems like it's someone's cell phone. I mean, if it's a business phone, you couldn't text it. So too many red flags for me, and therefore I didn't continue. So I want to know what you guys think on that. So put that information down here in the chat. Certainly would appreciate that. Let's see who we have here with us. We have Keith. He's first. Hit that like to get a sale, guys. And again, I am certainly embarrassed and apologize to you guys about the whole echo thing. This is something that continues to happen on this show, and it's making me crazy, to be honest with you. Cheating Keith, damn it, man. That's Beard. I'm surprised you're here. I thought
probably napping by now.
I thought he was sleeping. This is definitely right in his wheelhouse, nap time. Swamp Picker was actually third. And smash the thumbs up. Yes, hit that like button. Get your sale within the next 24 hours. I don't know how it works, but we put that positive karma out there for you. Duncan was 600th. Have to go. Have a good show. I'm not able to hang around in the chat today. I have to go out. You have to go out, or KFC's calling you.
Well, have a good time,
yeah.
whatever you're doing.
Got Mike Mecco. Hi, John and Jenna and FA family. How's everyone? Sales starting to rebound nicely, but honestly, all I can think about is getting on the plane Wednesday and heading your way. Vegas, baby. Wednesday. That's this Wednesday. That's awesome. Okay. Looking forward to that. Now, are we going Tuesday or Wednesday night? We're gonna do something.
To what?
We're gonna go.
Oh,
I'm celebrating my tooth and being able to eat foods again.
The big question is, have you had a migraine since?
No, I haven't. I've had pain from this area being swollen and stuff for the last week and a half.
Not that. I'm talking about the migraines that you have been taken out with for the last 7 years.
Nope. And it makes me really wish I would have done this years ago. Well, we got to clap for that now. You know what? Clapping, if it's done the right way, sounds like someone's frying chicken. Anyone ever notice that?
Yes. I think somebody said it on the last live.
It's like, wait, what's frying? So I want to ask you guys, there is a virtual event coming up on the 7th. So that's, what the hell is today? The 7th is what? Can you tell me what the 7th is? Is that Friday? Why would they have one on the Friday? Usually it's like on a Thursday. So join Don Block, to eBay's Vice President of U.S. Markets and eBay Leaders on Friday, March 7th for a live virtual series, Spring Seller Check-In. This exciting 2-hour event will be packed with insider insights into the latest eBay updates and must-know news to help your business thrive in 2025. Well, great. Finally talking to us here about eBay updates. Plus, eBay team will reveal fresh new ways to update your store, and our seller-led networking session will connect you with experienced sellers eager to share their top sales tips. Don't miss a chance to learn and be inspired. Now, how many people go to these things and actually learn and are inspired? But I got to give them credit. They're going to tell us about things that are going to happen, which might be worth going to. Benefits. Hear firsthand from eBay teams working on new products and updates. Get your questions answered during the live Q&A sessions. Connect with your seller community through chat and networking, where hopefully that's what you're here for. Feature topics include continued improvements to your listing flow, Facebook Marketplace integration, newest AI improvements, and fashion marketing and news. It's 100% virtual. If you're unable to attend live, a replay will be available to you. And register now. Well, why not? I didn't even register, and it's just sitting there. So they don't want me to go. I think I've been blocked.
Just don't do anything.
I've been blocked.
Anything right now.
Okay, so I've been blocked. But you can go. Go to, I believe you just go search for the virtual event, March 7th, eBay virtual event. If I can go, if it's before, I'm sure it is, before our 3 o'clock live, we can either recap, but if it's during our live, it's like an late afternoon thing for some reason, because it is on the West Coast, then maybe we can just have it on while we're live. I don't know what you guys think about that. You don't think so? So I'll leave that up to you. But do you guys even see value in going to these things? Now, I don't. Like when they have them on Thursdays, I'm so busy working that I just forget that we, had one, because there's really so little you learn. But if they're willing to tell us some things, finally communicate with us. I've been complaining all these years about lack of transparency. Well, give them a chance to do that, I guess, right? So let's take a look. And if those who are following with me here, I'll generate a report. So we'll see what my main account is doing. So year over year, Jan 1st to March 3rd, I'm at 2683, up 13.4%. So we were at one point over like 30%. It's dropped for sure. And we're down 10.2% in the quantity sold, which is expected. A lot of my secondary items are on the other store. I have all those gun rifle butt shell holder casing thingies were sold out. So we're going to have a decrease in sales because of that too. And then we're up 26.4% in ASP, and that's expected as well. So I don't see that being overtaken. I see this maybe by the time, unless things get back to normal, then things are going to be catching up. We'll be back to even, which is what I'm not hoping for, but we need to do what we can to prevent that. Both stores have more items than they usually have, so that just tells you the volume that we're normally used to getting is not there. So let's just see what happens. This weekend wasn't bad, though. We had about a $1,400 weekend, and today I can tell you that we are at, let's see, where are we at here? Today we are at $438. So yesterday was $251. I had a $778 day on Saturday and $344 on Friday. So not bad at all, I have to say. And Saturday was actually a good day because I won like $600 playing poker Saturday night. So you know that. It's not a surprise. So how was your guys' weekend? How have you guys been doing? And again, Mike, looking forward to seeing you this week. That's awesome. Yeah. Kevin Hawthorne says, good evening from Lakeland, Florida.
Today's Kevin's birthday. Happy birthday, Kevin!
Yeah, happy birthday. Happy birthday. And let us know what you're going to be doing today.
You got any plans? You going to go out to dinner or have ice cream or something fun?
Yeah, because like this week we're going to go celebrate my tooth extraction.
Maybe we go tonight.
Tonight?
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know if I'm ready. I guess I could do it.
You're fine.
I don't know if I can do it.
You can do it!
I guess I can. You need goods and books. Good day, John and Jen and FA fam. I hope you had a good weekend. Curious, do you know if the listing quality report disappeared altogether, or is it at a new place? Thoughts on eBay going backwards? Well, I think it was always in beta mode, and I can see if it's here. Let me tone down this. So I have it. If you click on performance and then under summary in your seller hub, if you have it, it'll be right here on the right in this bubble. Download listings quality report, and then you download that. They update it like every day or two, every couple days. It says updated once every 2 days, and it'll give you a more updated report as of that report. So if you have it, now my other account doesn't have it, and when you click on it, it'll download it. But I think somewhere it'll say something to the effect of it is in beta, but maybe it's not. So check your accounts and let me know if you have access to it. Callie Dev says, hello everyone. Seems like sales are picking up. Yeah. I mean, it does seem like that. Are people getting their tax returns finally?
I think so. I did read in I'm in a Facebook group. It's regarding the military, the Army with Tyler, but they were saying something about having to buy their soldiers boots because they've already gone through them and they're ruined. And she said, "Oh, well, I got my tax return money," and so she was saying how she was going to send him boots, whatever. So
I still got to get my tax stuff together. This is the month where
can you get?
Oh, I don't think you can even hear me. This is the month. Ooh, see, I got the mic up in front of both of us so they can hear us. It doesn't look too appealing. Hold on. Let's just put this there. All right, let's try that. That might be better. We are going to fix this microphone issue at some point.
I don't know how, though.
I mean, I don't know. I think you just got the pink mic of death ever since you've had to have your microphone.
I did not have to. You asked me if I wanted a mic, and
it became a big deal. It became a big deal on this channel.
I'm not going to argue. Keep going.
Let's see. Keith believes that sales are picking up.
Good.
And Flip It Good says, Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. Good. Happy Monday.
Craft with Barbara Drake says, hello all.
Well, hello, Barbara.
Joe Samard says, howdy, FAE crowd.
Hi,
nice
Joe.
To see you. Henri Squaw says, howdy, John, Jen, and chat. Happy birthday, Kevin Hawthorne.
Hello, Henri Squaw.
We have Rhiannon's with us. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
You really need to get that D key fixed on your keyboard. And then this is when we started having the mega echo issues.
Pork chops here.
Yeah, Megan, I agree. We got to get you an audio expert to fix this, but it can it be that? big of an issue.
It really isn't that complicated.
I
But
mean,
it
but
seems
but
to
it's
be.
you guys were here. I wasn't touching anything, and things were like.
It's any time you went to touch my mic.
I don't know.
So
I guess
it's currently on mute.
So let's get through. Look at all this.
Wait.
I'm getting through the. You have echo.
Chastity's here.
Okay. Chastity's here.
Ryan's here.
Capturing both mics with delay.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is
Paul
actually.
Rose is here. Amazon seller 99.
Could this be a scam? Could this be a way to get some engagement for those who are annoyed by the echo? Will come on and maybe, announce their presence. It's really not.
No.
Douglas Collado, thank you for being here. We got Dave.
Andy says, I sell wireless mics, set of 2.
These are actually good mics, the Blue Yetis, so I don't know what to say, man. I don't.
Is it because it's the close proximity of the sound bouncing off of each other, maybe? I don't know. I am no expert in any of this. Who knows? Anyway.
I'm just trying to get through your goods.
1900 store is here.
Semperfi in the house. Slow sales, but once again up by 6.8% overall.
Nice.
That's what you want. I mean, what can you ask for if you are up year over year? Unless you just had a horrible year last year, and the slow sales continue, and I believe that is for some people as well. The Crazy Card's with us. Nice to see you.
Dave Harrington's here.
Christina's with us. Nice.
Christina, Not Funny's here. Margie Tastelet.
Okay. No, it's not good. That was so bad, guys. Let's see. Jovial's with us. Andy says, post whatever button you post by Jenna again. You turned it back on. Okay, that was when we touched that. Let's get past this because this is not for good live stream quality.
Wow, It's Electric is here.
Okay.
Morty the One.
Let's see. Here we go.
Devon's here. Hi, Devon.
Let's see. Trying to get through Morty the One.
Hold on.
We were a hot mess, huh? Devon was cracking up. So is Amazon Seller 99.
Jim H is here.
What makes you flip says, is this a simulation dream? Something's broken in the sim because
there's something broken in
something
us.
is not right. We just need to hit the reset button. Jim H is with us. Thanks for being here, Jim. Okay. Okay. I'm just trying to get past I see all the care that you guys have. That's awesome. William Poland, awesome. Paul Rose, John, as soon as you touch Jenna's mic, okay, that's what it is. But I want to just say hello to everyone that's ringing in.
Jovial. Ha ha ha. 555-1212.
Hello, Ringy Dinky.
Ringy Dinky.
Paul says, how far do you get before you pay a processing fee? Good question. Good question on that. Undersquaw says it has proved to be a scam website under Scam Advisor and under Scam Alert as well. And this is how their website looks like.
Yeah.
So be very, look, guys, it doesn't take but someone that's very competent in putting together a website like this to make it look professional. I mean, for many years, we used to get those emails from the Prince of Nigeria, right? And they'd always screw something up by their grammar, right? How they wrote up the email. I mean, that would be the red flag. Even though my mom, when she was alive, she would almost always fall for it and think, all I got to do is send in $200. I'm going to be rich. They're going to release my check. No, they're not going to release your check. They're going to cash your check, darn it. Yeah. So we get a lot of people saying it's a scam. It's a scam, Scamsville. So there you go, guys. The word is out. Do not. And even if you're still tempted, talk to your CPA. I hold no responsibility for your actions of click crazy, chasing, because there's too many weird things. It's like, why only 2021? Now, we had COVID in 2020. 2022 people had COVID, right? So why just 2021 are you offering some kind of a government program? So
it's all
okay.
It's all BS.
Let's see. Yes, give us your bank account.
Mike and Ranger are here.
Give us your bank account
Ranger
and we'll send
feeling?
the money. Mike and Ranger. Yes, there we go.
Yes.
So yes, nice to see you.
Doing better. And we are praying for you, Mike.
I wanted to show you guys something cool. Of course, I bought a second batch of these patches from Craigslist Hunter Pete, and we have this German one. Now this is, I mean, look how this patch is like.
It's blurry, honey.
Is it blurry? Okay, that's it right there. Now, I don't know German. I don't know what the heck I'm looking at.
Well,
but wait.
Oh.
Grok does, and this is a tool that I want you guys to check out, because if you have those antiques out there, or you pick up something you have no idea what it is, you can go in and upload it with what you do know about it, and Grok will be happy to help you. And so if we look at it here is that. Let's see if I can blow it up so you guys can at least read it. It says, look at the attached photo and tell me what you can about this patch, era, country of origin, etc. And goes on to say, based on the image of the patch, here's what I can infer. The patch features the word Hilfspolizei, I guess that's how you say it, at the top, which is German for auxiliary police or support police. The central design includes a black eagle, well, it's silver, but okay, and a yellow beak and talons set against a red shield-like background with a white border. This eagle is reminiscent of the German imperial eagle, which has historical significance. It says the design and the term Hilfspolizei suggest a connection to the Nazi Germany, specifically during 1930s and early 1940s. During this period, the Hilfspolizei were auxiliary police units, blah, blah, blah. The eagle design with the style and coloration is similar to the insignia used by Nazi organizations. So now, I don't like that. I don't like the idea that it's even associated with that, but it is quite old.
It's very unique. It's very thin. It's almost like it's on a piece of paper, but it is fabric. It's actually really cool. I don't like what it represents, but
there's no swastika or anything like that on there. It's not anything like
so
that. But
TikTok said Polizei means police.
Okay, so Hilfs. What's a Hilf?
I don't know.
Hilfs. It's the Hilfspolizei. It's the Hilfs police. What is a Hilf? I didn't want to go there.
Okay.
Doesn't sound right. But I gotta say that it is really cool. I don't see any comps at all on there, and gives me some background. Now, you could probably say to it, let's see if it'll do it. Now, create an optimized eBay title for this item using no more than 80 characters. Now, it probably will because it doesn't count spaces. But let's just see what happens here. There it goes. German Hilfspolizei Eagle Patch, original rare 1930s. I mean, there you go. I think that would fit. And see, that's something you guys can do. Forget the patch for a second. It's more about finding tools that can help you better do your job. There's been so many people saying, look, I cannot list these kind of items. I cannot buy these kind of things from yard sales because I have no background on what it is. I don't know what this is. I can't touch it. It would be a risk for me to buy it and then try to resell it. Now you're taking away the risk. You don't have to, as an eBay seller, know squat about anything you're selling anymore. Now that you can upload a photo along with a request to be, tell me what this is, and you can have it do. Now I can go in and then say, create an optimized, I like having bulletized eBay item description for this patch. And boom. Look at that. Now, of course, you need to look for some of these things. This is condition, right? It already knows. It saw the picture. So vintage showing signs of wear, frayed edges, but intact and display ready for collectors. Insert actual dimensions. So you do have to actually go in after you've pasted it into your item description and maybe put your dimensions in there. I would just maybe say see photo. I usually use a tape measure and in the photo so they can see what that looks like as in comparison. But you could measure it out.
So hilfs means secondary or support.
A hilf is secondary? Okay.
Yeah, except for Paul. Paul says a hilf is a heavy MILF.
And they need their own police. A hilf would need their own police force if that's the case.
Wow.
Nothing better than a safe hilf. Spam Banshee says, aloha. I've seen something similar on Facebook popping up. Totally scammy. Yes. Mark Suddick says, John, the echo happens only when you turn on Jenna's mic. Well, that's why I brought the mic over a little bit more so that, yeah, you see a little microphone here, but we can make it so that it's somewhat in her direction so you can hear her. Let's see. Yeah, Duncan has gone cricket hunting. I think the echo scared him away. Sales are picking up for Devon.
Good.
We got Basket Noodle is
B-News.
hanging with us. Hopefully.
Todd's here. You didn't say
Where?
Todd right there.
Oh, but he didn't say hi to me. I didn't want to get involved in his conversation like that. That's just kind of rude.
Go back.
Ryan Happel is with us. I saw.
Yeah.
Ninth Store. John, did you see the video that I created for you and Bearded Picker?
No.
Where was that at?
Where did you put it in the
Discord?
In the Discord?
I don't know. Now I'm interested. Well, I would have been interested before, but I'm more interested. I don't know if I can pull that up, but anyway.
Here, you do that, and I'll look for it.
Okay, I'll do the show. You mean, right?
Yeah.
You're hungry, LOL.
I'm hungry. I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten all day.
Why not?
I have had no time to do anything. I barely got a shower.
And the war paint?
The war paint took me 30 minutes.
Rihanna says, yay, no migraines. So happy to hear that. Why am I a jackass? You had time. You make time. No, because see, I think that's more important than
It took me 19 hours to do shipping this morning. And then in the midst of it all, I get the call from Tyler. He has arrived at Fort Jackson and he is safe and he is starting his journey. And so I'm very happy. I can't wait. There's a couple of cryptic messages in it where I don't quite understand what he's talking about. So I'll have to get back to you on that part of it. But he's safe and he's good.
Can I play this 1900 store? I don't know if he's watching. You want to check his comments? Well, it's right here. I think I found it. Is it on? Did you put it on YouTube? Okay. Oh, okay. So this is
a flea market tour.
Yeah. So this is a flea market tour, and I'd love to see. You guys interested in seeing what a flea market looks like in Japan?
I do.
That'd be kind of cool. I don't know if I can get the volume to work right, but let's do it. Let's do it. Here we go. Oh. More spread out. Looks more spread out. You know what I noticed about Japan? On all the
what I
videos
can
I see,
say, it's a very beautiful day to go around for search for items. Very nice day.
yeah, I mean, everywhere I see in Japan is always so clean. So clean. They don't litter out there. It's the respect that they have for their community.
これだけが良かった、ボードだけ。上がいらないで、これの下だけの方がいい。下だけ売りおらんやろ。上がいらない、上が。逆に。
So 1900 store, if you're with us, help us
Hello.
understand what we're looking at. Chat. You can.
500円500円ぐらいありがとう
So those of you tuning in, this is a flea market in Japan.
bought another thing
I would assume this is this weekend.
I'm going with my wife and see what happens see if we can find good stuff hopefully
It's squash. Oh yeah, the squashmallows right there. Squashmallow. Squish. I know the squish squash. Whatever. Now, 1900 store. Is this your? Are you narrating this video, or is this a? Is this?
let's see if I can find something
Are you narrating this?
really I can sell it on eBay for profit I don't know maybe
This video is about
shipping costs
7
are
or 8
killing
minutes.
us I don't know let's
This is our trip to Japan, guys. This is all of us who can't afford to go to Japan. This is our time right now.
not much of the flea market I have to say usually they are much bigger but give you something of the Japanese flea markets on weekend
I want to go to Japan now. Maybe I should start up a GoFundMe for our Japan trip. That's not going to happen. Oh, albums. Get those albums. Why did you walk by the albums? I think those are the records I would buy, the ones that are Japanese pressings. Well, check for it.
John, you talked about these figures, right? Oh crap.
ディスカウント半額です。今から30分間だけ半額します。
But even those anime figures, I think would have.
They're all made in China.
Well, that's why you
I
gotta
won't buy
use your.
junk from China.
Say those are Chinese.
なんかねすごい音がしたけど私じゃないよ。
This woman is my friend. I know her for many years.
はい、ありがとうございます。ねえねえ、着物のバッグはない？持ってない？着物のバッグ？
Oh. You go around. Much of an item, but I want to show you something.
I would
that
have
is
to have a cart.
really
I mean, I would have to have a cart.
really cute. Not much of an item. Yeah.
A couple more minutes. What do you guys think of this?
So, Mayor, what are the prices?
I did some cut here. We do continue.
100 yen.
Yeah, like this, like
Like-
two. Does that mean 2 for 100? Is that what that means? 2 for 100 yen? So what's I guess I mean I can't look it up because my screens are all taken up. But yeah, curious what that is.
Let me show you some katanas.
Oh, look at this.
They are not real. They are fakes, all of them.
一つがあってね。ね。これはこっちの方がいいね。
5,000 yen. So it's about 100 something.
全部無外やろいいよね All fakes. Not even close to the real ones.
Yeah,
Look at
that ain't a U.S.
That's-
All
flea market.
Japanese
Yeah.
money.
Wow. Stamp collection. Wild. The coins, huh? That's so awesome. No, I want to go walk it.
That is so cool.
Fake knives.
Fake knife.
Fake knife.
A lot of crap. So, not much of a flea market, I have to say. So that's basically it.
I mean, I think it's cool.
Hmm? Uh, so that's about it about this flea market. Uh, let me show you something cool.
All right, he's gonna show us something cool. What do you got for us? Look at that.
That is absolutely.
This is Japanese palace,
Wow.
and I have to show you these things. You have to see that.
It's a
Oh,
koi
look at
fish.
the koi.
All the Japanese koi fish. You probably heard about them
Yeah.
a lot. So this is a lot of koi fish.
That is so cool.
See, I can get sucked into this because I love to travel. I love different things like this. That's amazing.
Tons of
So
koi fish
just
that
so
connected to this
relaxed.
Japanese temple.
Quaint.
Well, thank you for sharing that.
Thank you so much
That-
for sharing that with us, Bear. 'cause
That was cool. That was really cool. So, give you guys a perspective of what different, cultures, how they do their flea markets. Now, I don't know if they do yard sales or anything like that, but man, that is absolutely outstanding. So, that is really, really cool.
Yeah,
So, thank you for
that's-
1900 Store for sharing that with us.
Yeah.
Now, I'm assuming that's you that is
Yeah.
narrating, and so it's. Look, when I see that video, I see nothing but dollar signs. Now you have a lot of experience knowing what those katanas, the value and if they're real or fake. But once you get past real or fake, you can then use the tools that eBay gives you to determine if you can then take that, flip it for something like that in the U.S. I came across a Japanese seller the other night on Beards Live, and I'd like to say, and I don't know how they're making money, and I like to show it if I can. Let's see, I think it is. I don't know why it's trying to get me to sign in, but I really no Japan. It was AIS Japan or something like that is the name. Maybe I get lucky and pull something up. No, it's not it. But they were selling Disney stuff from Disney Tokyo, and I know you had talked about this on Beards Live that you're not really close to there, but that's just one example. And they're selling these things free shipping from Japan, and I'm talking like Winnie the Pooh like bucket and all these different things that are kind of somewhat bulky, and we're talking like under $50 US. Shipping it to the U.S. free shipping, and they had good feedback. But I'm like, how can they be profitable at that at that price point? And I would think that you'd be able to maybe even get more for some of these other things that you're coming across. So I don't know. To me, I think you have a lot of opportunities to really make eBay work, And I know you like selling antiques and stuff, and don't stop doing that. But if you come across maybe make a second store where if you come across some really cool things that don't fall within your niche, man, I think there'd be a lot of people out in the United States that would like that. Henri Squaw says, glad to hear the pulling helped of my tooth. Baskin Noodle, these days there's my grains, your grains, and their grains. Well, I got to tell you, my migraines were all of the above. It was just, I mean, it just put me out.
Yeah.
Yes, I just got to get to the point where I can eat again, and we're good. We're kind of there, but I'm not sure if tonight would work. But
I think so.
1900 Store says, yay, John, salsa sauce, let's go. Yes. Paul Rose, unlike Duncan VR, I'm hanging out in the chat today, so I'll keep the camera off. Hello.
Oh, come on.
Keith says, okay, sound effects really loud and you low, but don't touch anything.
Yeah.
Well,
No, don't do anything. That was a long time ago.
we'll do it before the show next time. Henri Squaw says, I would like someone else to go and report back to us in short form.
Yeah, no.
Lisa is with us. Thanks for being
Hi,
here, Lisa.
Lisa.
I won't even attempt your last name because I don't want her to look at me sideways.
Darn.
Duray. Baskin Noodle says they should invite me. I've one message. I will spray paint that giant Amazon logo that looks like a male part on their bathroom walls. Jovi says, hey, FA fam, happy 33 Flavors Day.
33 flavors.
Hey, chat, J&J2, what is your favorite ice cream flavor? Do you even know what my favorite ice cream flavor is?
Yeah, it's butter cake.
No, that's a good flavor. It's one of the top 10s, but it's specific. That's specific to like the Bluebell brand. No, I'm saying, well, I guess you could say my favorite is specific to a brand, but it's in the top 5, what you just said. But my ultimate favorite.
Rocky Road.
No.
I don't know.
Double chocolate malted crunch. Thrifties. Thrifties. You guys remember that? There's some places still sell it, and because Rite Aid went out of business, right? So you can't buy it there. But some places still have the Thrifties ice cream, and whenever I see one, I've got to have the double chocolate malted crunch.
Mine is mint and chip.
Yes.
But I have others that I like too.
Let's see, that's a Paul Rose comment to Keith, so I'll go to something else. Ryan says, no value, just like more and more from us still. There's nothing left. Hey, we're doing something cool now. Give us an extra 2%. That's his take of, or his summary in advance of what he thinks is going to be said on Friday by eBay. I'm going to do a little digging. I don't know if I'm still grayed out.
Turn our volume up.
Can you turn the volume up? You guys can't hear us?
Yeah, they're having a really hard time hearing us.
It could be the gain. Let's try that. How about that? Is that better? Is that better, Daisy?
Daisy, is that better?
Mark Suddick says, if you are using 2 different type mics, it causes a balance in speed of sound pickup.
That's kind of like what I was saying, right? You know, the bouncing of the...
Yeah, but we're using the same brand. These are just, maybe they got to be synced in color.
Maybe they're too close. Synced in color.
You have to have your pink mic. But Daisy, if you can do us a solid and let us know if that sounds better. I changed the gain because I thought it was a problem, but apparently it's a dual mics. We had the dual mics on Friday and no one said anything. TikTok says, hello, FA family, happy Monday. Nice to see you.
TikTok.
Jovial says, you just can't see the Amazon logo once someone points it out to you. Ping G's with us. Happy Monday, John and Jen in the chat. Nice to see you.
Hi, Ping.
And you know what? I'm not seeing anyone complain about somewhat better. Could be better. Make it better. We shall make it better. I just turned the gain up. That's all I could do because I am cranked up max on my side. And I guess I could put the mic a little bit closer to me, but I just can't. I got to do dodging around the mic to see the screen. It's cool. I need to do my workouts, though. Let's see. TikTok, so good, John. And Jenna. Okay. Awesome. Exactly, Jovi. I told my wife this, and she says I'm crazy. And happy birthday, Kevin, once again. 1900 Store says, I logged into my Etsy store, and I got a nice message. You're blocked due to Etsy thinks that you're not human. WTF, it took me a long time to get my store back. Is it because you're in Japan, and they're wondering what's up with that? Are you registered for Japan or not?
That's awful. I hope they fix it.
British Warren Buffett says, I've had to lower all my prices on eBay UK. Competition and cost of living is affecting buyers. And sometimes that's all it takes. If you take maybe a 20 to 30% markdown sale, I don't do that because I combine pretty much everything. I take a 10% markdown, a 10% coupon, and then I'm willing to take offers. So that's kind of, by the time I give you 10%, well, again, the coupon doesn't come off of the offer. So I guess, but everyone has their own way of bringing their prices down. That's what works for us. But if you can afford it, if you are into the item low enough to where you can do a 20 to 30%, it's going to help you. Juan says, hey guys, I hope you had a great weekend. I've stopped attending the check-ins and meetings as they're a little value to us. FAE, Value, AR, e-commerce bites, and Galaxy coverage of changes is always better.
Yeah.
Well, awesome. I'm glad to be on that list. Dixie Flipper says, hi, John and Jenna. Had another good week of sales and starting off with some time. I have to say that I'm so happy with TreeCat. Thank you for telling us about them.
Awesome.
So you guys, I don't know if you guys know about TreeCat. I'm sure many of you do because we talk about them a lot. They are a sponsor of the channel. And if you guys care to go over there, but use the link down below. But they do cross-listing, and they have a lot of cool support features. They do post videos on how to do all these things. So it's really easy. And here's the cool thing about the whole thing. You cross and it delists it, but you pay as you sell. You do not pay by the month. You do not, get charged 40, 50, 60 bucks, have a bad month, and you actually pay more in fees than what you made in profit. It doesn't work that way. You pay them as you go, and the more you sell, the less you pay. That's the cool thing about it. Let's see. TikTok says, just bought a new phone, so I am ready to start listing. Ooh. Yeah, having a new phone with a new camera, get that thing dialed in, and that'll get you motivated to go. Better quality photos will help your listings. Baskin Noodle said, yeah, it's purchasing on Viagra season until the puds go limp again. What's happening right now? Yes, I agree. That's the pink mic of death. That's what we're going to call it now. Yes, put the mic between you two. Sharing is caring. No, we're going to come up with something. I think it might be something as easy as having it maybe down here. So it's kind of pointing at us and it's not in the shot. We'd probably do that. Beard says he feels scammed because we need to go to start a GoFundMe so John can get Eve Mucks.
Yeah, because it's free.
Eve Mucks. I got to tell you, I'm not excited about that. I think I'd rather have what did we use before? Heck, I even forgot about it. So that was so bad too. But nonetheless, there's none of them that to me is really worth paying $26, $30 a month. It's just not. Look, we're going to get this worked out. And once we do, it's going to be better than any of those streaming platforms offer unless you're paying the premium price. You Want You Need says, I used to have the report, but I'm a Canadian seller, so maybe they took it away. We don't have volume pricing and discount options USA sellers do. I'm not sure why they don't unify the site. Yeah. That's a good question. Maybe Josh has an answer to that. I don't know. Josh Galt's with us. Good evening, John and Jen and everyone. Hopefully you're getting nice weather there in Vegas.
We have wind that is whipping through this town. So bad. It's so bad.
I had a friend that came into town this weekend, went and played cards with them, and Sunday we went and played golf. And it was the wrong day to play. It was like 40 mile an hour gusts, like 20 mile an hour sustained winds and like 30, 40 mile an hour gusts. Mm-hmm. And trying to hit a golf ball into that is just nuts. We persevered, but it was kind of a miserable round. That's for sure. We got Richard with us. Hello, everyone. Nice to see you. Craft with Barbara Drake says, get Jenna one of these.
A megaphone.
A bullhorn. Yeah, a megaphone. I'm like, oh, that doesn't look too good. Peter Kornichuk says, does TreeCat work across different platforms for cross-listing or only for some platforms? Tried cross-listing from Poshmark to eBay using Vindu, and it was a failure, possibly due to the algorithm. Oh. Now, I know a lot of those cross-listers out there, they do work well. I'm not going to badmouth any company out there. with TreeCat, they do Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay, and you can cross list between the three. Then they're working on more, but it's just going to be a matter of time before they get to that. Devon says Jenna and says Heavy Chevy Guy says Happy Monday, nice to see you.
Hello.
Heavy Chevy Guy, 1900 store says my mom always used to say no free things in this world.
There ain't no free lunch.
That's what my economics teacher said, and that's probably the only thing I really remember from high school is my economics class. We always would walk in, and every morning, this guy was like 90 years old, and he'd say, there's no free lunch every day. Let's see. Heavy Chevy Guy says, do you sell the neon signs? No, I don't.
I bought it on Etsy.
And our buddy Mike Camparelli, Mike Mecco Meetups.
Yeah, he got us that one.
He came here and was here for about a couple days with us here. And, of course, he's always welcome this trip. If something falls through, he can stay with us, a day or two if he needs to when he comes out here for this trip for the boss, Reseller Remix. But I said, Mike, you're an electrician. This neon sign is going out. You guys remember it was flickering, right? It wouldn't stay on half the time. So he came 5 minutes later, had the thing fixed, and all I know is after he left, I got a thing in the mail, and it was the on the air sign he bought for me. And it was so nice of him. He, of course, didn't tell me. He didn't have to do it.
Also fixed our Ring doorbell.
Yes, he did. He hooked us up. So, Mike, we have some electrical things.
We got it taken care of.
We do have some electrical things that we need help with. You're welcome to stay with us. No, I'm just joking.
Yeah, maybe you could do something about the mic situation.
Yes. Dixie Flipper says, I got my sale for hitting the like button. Hit the like button. That's awesome. You John, Guten Tag. Gluten, is that like gluten-free?
No.
Oh, I don't know what that means. TikTok says it's an iron-on. This is an iron-on. It looks like no,
that one's not an iron-on.
It's like fabric. It's like this is the backside. You could tell it's like it needs to be sewn on.
Yeah, this is not. It's not an iron-on. It's definitely not an iron-on. But it's super thin. It would have to be sewn on.
John, 1900 store says, John, for your teeth birthday, I recommend Salsa Sauce Chaser.
Yes, I want to go there tonight.
Okay. Basket Noodle says, gee, I hope AI is around in nursing homes when I get that old. Nothing worse than wearing peach mush for hours.
Oh my God.
Paul Rose says, that must be a reproduction or a modern version that doesn't look that old.
Yeah, it's in very good condition.
This one does look kind of old. That one's
coming apart.
Yeah, this one's coming apart. I don't know how old this is. You can see it, read it. I'll try to get the gloss. It says Policia Auxiliar del, and I would only assume that's either Mexico or Spain.
It is Mexico. It says it on
Well,
the
they have, whoever had this, look how old this is on the back. They put Mexico with a question mark. Now, would you guys write on the thing you're collecting, and I guess you are just doing it for sentimental value and have no desire at all ever to resell it. It's probably not even anything on your mind, so I guess it's okay. Heavy Chevy Guy says, I do the exact same thing John is doing. I use the AI helper on Snapchat. It's free. Yeah.
On Snapchat?
I don't use Snapchat, but I don't even have that thing downloaded on my phone.
I didn't even know there was an AI.
But Jovia says, it's also Josh Galt Bacon Day.
Bacon Day?
Bacon Day.
I like bacon.
Pico Keith says, flippin' ish nefech. I guess flippin' ain't easy. I don't think it's supposed to sound that way. Rihanna says, yeah, got my thumbs up. There you go. Get your thumbs up sale going on.
Yeah, it's ripping through our yard.
TikTok says, thank you for showing us that eBay hack with Grok. Much appreciated. It's that simple. Really, just have a conversation with it. I don't know what I'm looking at here. Can you help me identify this piece? And it'll actually read the words. Before AI, a year ago, AI wasn't doing that, guys. AI wasn't able to read the words. It wasn't able to recreate the words. It is changed. It's getting scary good at this point. Larry Todd says, sorry, John, you're just not as nice as Devon. Oh, I could admit that. The 1900 store, John, it's on your Discord private account. Yep, we did. That was awesome of you for sharing that video with us, by the way. And if you are tuning in late and don't know what we're talking about, go over to, I'd go back about 20 minutes and watch the video of a Japanese swap meet just recently, where 1900 store went in, showed us how it looks. So like nice. It's really cool.
Yeah, it makes me want to go there even more.
Richard did basic training in Fort Jackson.
He did. Very cool. Yeah, it's a big base.
Let's see. Christina says, "Happy Monday, everyone. Sales are picking up and doing way better this year than last year."
Yes.
We want to hear
Where's my
improvements.
clapping?
It's kind of loud, man. Somebody jumps on me. Let's see. Larry Todd says, "It can't be a flea market. It's too clean, right?"
I know, right? And there's no homeless people around. There's no trash. I mean, that's definitely somewhere I'd like to go.
We got Mike G says, "Gotta love reselling. eBay just sent me a product safety violation for TI calculator, Texas Instruments calculator I sold 2 months ago. Forgot to scrub off my active listings since I used the restock feature." Oh, that's no fun. Let's see. Beard says, "Toyota keeps the luxury Sienna over there."
Okay, that's I'm not surprised.
Heavy Chevy guy, way cleaner than the Phoenix flea markets. It's cleaner than any flea market I've seen.
Any flea market I've ever seen.
Yeah, Japan. In fact, there's a guy, I forgot his name. Really don't watch him that often, but bald-headed guy. He has been running around Japan making videos on YouTube, and everywhere he's gone has been super clean. And it's like, okay, you can show us the dirty parts of town if you want, but it's not like that over there. I also made a shrine video.
Ooh.
Well, I'm gonna check that out
Okay,
when
we're
we
gonna
get a
have
chance.
to go to your.
Well, it should be on Discord. You guys go check out Discord. Now, of course, he sent these to us directly.
Have had him on YouTube,
Right?
Because he does have a channel.
Yeah. But also go to the Discord, and there's a lot of cool things being talked about and shared over there too. Henri Squall says, "How much are the Squishmallows?" I'm curious. Did you 1900 store? Did you get any prices on any of that stuff? Did you find any deals? Did you buy anything? Mr. Sadie.
Mr. Sadie.
And guess who got the membership?
He gave you a membership for 1 month.
Yes, Mr.
Thank
Sadie.
you so much.
Thank you, Keith. Awesome of you. You're just too awesome.
He is too awesome.
Todd says, "Can't be a flea market. There are no Beanie Babies." That's great. Now they won't let me do anything.
Look at Rhiannon says,
OMG, I would have a hard time not buying a lot of things I see to keep.
yes, that
That's
would be me.
That's my point. I mean,
Yeah.
there's so many things that people out here would love to have. Keith gifted Robert DeVoe, not Bill Biv, but Robert DeVoe was gifted.
Bob DeVoe.
I'm sure he gets that a lot,
I
right?
know.
But thank you.
Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Keith.
And Robert, or anybody who is a member, it's funny. I didn't get a chance to update the list. I have a new outro yet again. I'm trying to get like a 20 song like rotation, right? So changing it up.
Need to do all that.
It's fun. I enjoy it. It's fun for me. So let me have my fun with the channel. But Robert DeVoe or anybody else out there who's a member, if you have a green mark on your name in the chat, that usually means you are. There's a lot of extra content we post, and we do every 2 weeks. We do the reseller roundtable where we go in and look at each other's stores and talk about best practices and the ways of improving our stores and our listings. So let's see. Yes, I agree, Beard. This is torture. Now I really, really want to go to Japan.
Yes,
I do.
exactly.
I do.
Yeah.
Now I don't know how well I do with the food, but
Why would you?
I don't
really?
know. I guess I like rice, but I don't like I don't like sushi.
Well, you don't. I'm sure they have other.
Japan
things.
is on my bucket list for real.
Yes, me too.
Yes, I do wonder what the pricing is like. So on that, what was it that they had? They had it for 2 for 100 yen.
I didn't see what the item was.
I'm
but
curious what 100 yen is in US dollars. Heavy Chevy guy, these Pokemon plush toys probably worth something.
Yeah.
I would think so. Baskin says our public market has yard sale days every weekend during the summer. Just buckets of stuff.
Yeah.
What's this? Hey man, Dave's not here.
Dave's not here.
Where's Dave at?
I don't know.
Did someone hack your account?
Yeah, Dave's not here.
Rihanna says I would need a whole other travel budget to ship things back.
Right?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
some of their China, like, did you see?
I wouldn't trust that on the plane.
I know, but my gosh, it's so unique and different.
You know, if you're allowed 2 suitcases, just pack the one and then have the extra empty suitcase, and then fill that thing up and send it back. But not with anything fragile, though. Andre Squaw, how much does that translate in U.S. dollars? That's what I want to know, darn it. Mavvision says, need to sell, so the like has been activated. Yes.
Nice.
But hit it once, hit the like button, and you get your sale.
Activation sound.
Well, I'm going to start building up the sounds on this stupid stream deck.
Stupid.
But it's been behaving since I changed out the case. It's so many technical issues on my side. I don't know. I'm snake bit. Jovial says, I want to go.
Me too.
Yes. We should do a reseller meetup in Japan. That would be kind of expensive.
That'd be so cool.
That'd be too expensive. Paul says, those are a lot nicer than my katana. He'll take a fake one. Let's see. Todd says, right beard, my ninja fists may not be enough for Nashville. Let's see. Lags with us says, Japan live in a shoebox. Too tight for me.
They
live in a shoebox. Yeah. Too tight for me. Starbucks mugs. Now, Japan
there was a Starbucks in the background.
Yes, and you can get some exclusive stuff that some people here in the U.S. would love to have. We got Brett says, Japan was my favorite place to visit. Went twice before COVID. Can't wait to go again and take my wife and son.
Yes, that would be so fun.
That would be awesome. Basket Noodle, $25 a berth. There must be at least 250 berths filled every weekend. 250 to 300.
Wow.
And those fish were being coy. Where are the crackheads sleeping in doorways? Beard didn't see the old woman smoking Pall Malls with dogs, chickens, and goats for sale.
Nope, it's definitely not what you think, I guess.
Beard says, come to Huntsville. I will take you to the flea market with the blue woman, really, from the Appalachian Mountains.
Oh, my God. I want to do that. If we go, so when we go to Tyler's graduation, I really kind of want to add a few days to it and be able to go and like maybe drive over to Alabama and go see Beard. And I mean,
I want to do a lot of traveling. I actually, this is something that you don't know about me maybe or not, but you can hand me an atlas, or you can give me a globe, or you can give me Google Maps and tell me to keep myself busy for an hour, and I will absolutely keep myself busy for an hour. I will go to a random place on like a page on the atlas or a place on Google Maps, and I will zoom in and I will just virtually travel and look at all the different places. Now you can't see anything really, but I don't know. I've been able to do that all my life. I've always wanted to travel. Look, you can't get rich reselling. You guys know that. You can pay your bills. You can have a little extra cash on hand to go do fun things like go have, chips and salsa to celebrate having a tooth pulled. But as far as traveling, it does hit you. It takes a chunk out, and you got to have, extra money to make that thing work. So I'm just telling you, I'm not a rich guy. Let's see. Even though my poker bankroll is getting up there, I might be able to afford a nice trip with that if I wanted to use it for that. Daisy's with us. We did say that. Paul Rose says, can't be good
Sherman
quality
Wolfman.
vanilla. As a kid, my fave was mint chocolate chip, though, like Jenna, not had in years.
Yeah, I haven't had it in many years, and we actually just bought some at the store the other night, so that'll be a nice
Sherman's with
treat.
us, though. I think you said that. 1900 store, my sales really improved from 0% to 0%, LOL. I gotta say, I don't know. I want to look at your store. I mean, off the live at some point, because I want to know what you're selling. You just walked by in that video. you walk by dozens of things that I think would really be cool and would be able to, are light, so they're not going to cost you a lot to ship, and would really have some value, I think. Jovio says, you had me at double chocolate. Yes. Get through some of these. Paul says, I have lots of electrical jobs to do here. Can I be next on Mike's list?
I'm sure Mike would love to.
Mike says, make a list, John. I'll take care of whatever you need. You do too much.
You know what? And he will.
I can't bring myself to ask Mike to do anything for us because he's done way too much for us already.
Yes, he has done so much for us, and he continues to do so, and we just love him.
Oh, well, and Jules says, happy Monday to my favorite couple.
Aw,
well,
thanks,
thank you, Jules. You have to know two people that you consider. We're just on your phone and or on your computer or TV.
Oh God, I hope I'm not on anybody's TV.
Andre Squaw says, my doc is now using AI as his scribe. He says he could see it taking over his job in a few years.
Yeah.
They already have AI looking at x-rays to say, can you see anything here that might be, and it's supposed to be pretty good.
They also just passed a bill today, I don't know if it's in legislation. I don't know exactly all the details, but it's called the Takedown Act, and it's for people who make AI videos for nefarious reasons, taking a picture of, let's say someone takes a picture of me and puts me in a compromising position, and so don't do it. And they
like
basically make me nude, and these AI generated things. So it's a bill to get those things taken down if you see it of somebody that you know, or a family member, or even yourself.
All right, so I guess Spam likes the sound that we have, but we're gonna do something with this. I just can't have this in my face like this. It needs to be down below. We're gonna work that out, so it'll be fixed here hopefully this week. Todd says, a swap meet without graffiti on the buildings. What the hell? Basket Noodle. What do you know? I hit the like and got a sale. I don't get the cha-ching sound, but it's appreciated.
Nice. Look at that.
I don't get it either. I don't get half of the cha-chings on my phone for some reason.
I know. Either.
And that's another thing. There's what is called honor in Japan, and people don't steal. That is so cool out there.
Yeah, that was hello, Chai. You didn't even say hello. You just
Where?
read her comment.
Oh, well, hello, Chai. I knew Chai was here the whole time. I need more sales, so I hit the thumbs up, even though Tech stole that theory from your channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone pointed that out. You know, sometimes what imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. We'll just take it as a compliment. So if he's watching, Tech, welcome to the show. Let's see. Flipping from the trailer. Hey, everyone. Sorry I'm late. Just got here.
Well, welcome.
Better
Glad
late than
you're
never.
Here.
Yeah. Night Hunter Store says, J&J, when you're going to Japan, I will come and pick you guys up from the airport. Just let me know.
Yeah.
One day
we will make that happen.
Hey, it might happen. So, Derek W. Pat says, hey, guys, I've been missing you guys. Go live past a couple weeks. Been busy. Almost missed this one.
Well, we're glad you're
didn't.
Here, Derek.
And we got Larry. How are you doing, Larry? Happy Monday, John and Jenna. Haven't seen Larry in a moment, but I was thinking about Nashville. I just don't think it's on the cards.
You know, now that there's some things that have changed with Tyler's scenario, I don't know that that's going to be in the cards for us.
Sushi in the desert scares me too. Yes.
Dessert.
In the dessert. That's desert, honey. Dessert has two S's.
Sushi in the desert.
That's desert, yes. Sushi in the desert scares me too.
Why?
Who has sushi in the dessert? What dessert is that?
I thought it said dessert. John
Carver says, hello, FAE. Better late than never. Had no sales in 7 days. Signed in and got one for $180.
Yes!
Devon says 80 units. Wow, Rodin Imports. Some weird stuff. I used to get things from rodent imports for dirt.
Oh. What's rodent?
I don't know. Honor Squaw says, no, just thrift and empty suitcase once you're there. True.
That's an idea.
But some places, what, 25, $50 per bag? I don't know. 1900 store John, the food in Japan, not that terrible.
Yeah, I think it would be great. Like,
we eat Chinese food, but not anywhere for Japanese food. I mean,
well, there's a Japanese place
Well,
over. We could go try it.
at some point.
Yeah.
Chai says, just come home with a suitcase of vintage Pokemon. No kidding.
Mm-hmm.
No kidding on that. 100 yen is about 7 cents. That can't be, because that sign says 2, and I got to go back and watch that video now. It said 2 for 100 yen. This one, do it yourself max, DIY max is 1,000 yens equals $6.70. So those katanas were being sold for like 5,000. So that's what, $35? That's.
But he said they were fake, did he?
That was
Or
the
those
second,
are
the
the
katanas,
knives.
but the long ones that you saw with the sheaths, those were 5,000. Baskin, you get on Rodin's list. If they still do that, you get stuff ordered before or if it ever goes online at their web. I don't know. 1900 store says, I have an auction on the 11th. Maybe we'll get some nice fake katanas. You know what? People would still buy them. I mean, what do people know about? Look for decorative pieces.
Like decor, like
Yeah.
people put them in their like man caves and stuff.
Let's see. Liz Shirley, a yen is about 67 cents. That's different. So a yen is 67 cents. So 100 yen would be... Okay, 100 yen is $1.50.
Yeah.
Okay. Baskin, so like the Van Mark stuff come in master cases of 12 or 24. I don't know. Well, we at least
Did you
know that...
skip,
I skipped the sidebar convos.
yeah, but it also pertained to the
Like the
comments.
Mutant Turtles thing. It's an entire master case of them. It's like 80 units. Is that you're talking about? It's still in business. Blah, blah, blah. That one. I just see, this is what I try to do. I try to see the sidebar convos, and I try to skip them if I can. Joe Samar says, when I was there, $1 got you 360 yen. You could get a beer for 50 yen. Wow. So it's gone down.
50 yen.
Daisy, my store also going from 0 to 1% to 0 no matter what I try, and following your and other great sellers' advice. So a lot of it could be a lot of things though, Daisy. It's hard to say. It could boil down to the items that you're selling. You know, maybe what you're selling, just you do everything right, but the items you're selling just aren't, the market isn't right for it. But without looking at your store, it's hard to say. Baskin says, even Jacobs Trading, which is Walmart surplus partner, got on their list, and they'll put the stuff at you for cheap. Huh. Let's see here. I think I skipped a couple here, but Baskin says, means you get whatever $25,000 in electronics every week. We'll take that. Mike G says, I'd say people are getting their tax refunds. Over 7,000 sales since Friday. Lots of large purchases.
Nice.
So I've been buying.
Go ahead.
I've been buying pallets. I pick up 2 pallets, one tomorrow, one Wednesday, and yeah, I'm just at this point. This is the time where you get a lot of stuff, and I'm going to start building back stock in that storage unit. So when October rolls around, I don't have to source anywhere and compete with anyone. Devon says, Jenna, they're passing the porn AI bill.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about.
We have 1900 stores. Says J&J, when you come to Japan, you will stay at my house. No hotel needed. No joke. Just let me know.
Aww. That's so awesome.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Like to do that at some point. Just got to see what the cards hold. Let's hopefully we have a good year of sales and we can build up some extra funds. Beard says, to get your Ching sound back, uninstall and reinstall the app. But it's sad that you have to do that. But you probably do. Daisy, my sound okay, but my volume is all the way up. Usually I listen to videos on 30% on my PC.
Aww. I'm sorry.
We're
gonna fix it. We're gonna figure it out.
Well, even if I have to get like this thing underneath these monitors out here, you know what I mean? And just tuck it into there, we're not using it. Probably do it like that. Baskin says, thanks for the tip, Scott. It makes a sound, just not that sound. Keith says, well, since it's gone midnight, I got to be up at 4 a.m., so I'm going to jump off and get some sleep. Long day ahead. All right, Keith.
Thank you so much for everything you do, Keith. We love you. We appreciate you. Get some sleep.
The 1900 Source says, come in the summer, nice rivers, I will take you. Now, is it summertime like Australian summertime, or is it summertime like the rest of us in June, July, August?
What months are your summers?
Because that would be a great getaway from the heat, wouldn't it? That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Baskin says, Road and Imports is a surplus operation. There are tens of thousands of them that exist. Heavy Chevy Guy, now I'm thinking I need some of those fake katanas for my store, LOL.
Yes.
I mean, what's going to happen? It isn't like eBay has an authentication for katanas, right?
I know.
And I have seen people put in liquidation, like return, like some of those. We've had them before where you get them and it's like, oh, this is kind of a cool piece, but this little piece broke. So you glue it back and then say, okay, it's been fixed, and you sell it. People still buy those things. Paul Rose says, just looked, and 100 yen is 67 cents. These prices are crazy cheap. Yes, that's what I'm saying. You can get it dirt cheap. Your cost of goods is low, and you can then sell it to the U.S. for 10, 20x. Easy.
Bear says, I have a real katana. Cost me in 2019 $9,000.
$9,000. Wow. Baskin says, some of the wholesalers surplus have webs, others not. Very easy, and regardless, to find them regardless, you can search a region on Google, and you can make phone calls. Yeah. 100 yen would be $67. Sounds right?
No, I thought it was 60s.
That's 67 for 100. I don't know. It's cheap.
I don't know.
Daisy says, I sell variety. I'm sure I just need to work harder. Well, yeah, you can always email me at flippinainteasy2020@gmail.com. I'll be glad to look at your store. Yeah. It's not a problem. Liz might be wrong on but nonetheless, it's very, very cheap. So if you're in Japan, grab the stuff, all the stuff you can, bring it home to the U.S. and sell it. Paul says, swords can be taken down easily on eBay. Sold display swords. Some went okay, some were pulled. Even blunt edge points. Yeah. Now, I know UK could be a little different, though. Basket Noodle says, short, look for places, surplus ladies' accessories. Call some of the manufacturers. They all have delisted products. There's a lot of stuff out there right now. But I guess the question is, people that are used to buying stuff, can they afford to buy stuff? And that's a pitfall I think a lot of us can fall into when we're using eBay or reselling to be like, it's like paycheck to paycheck. And when we run into a lull, now we don't have the money that we should have been pulling aside for our cost of goods. And it's kind of tough for a lot of people. Jovia says, no katanas allowed in my house in case Klutzy me slips and falls.
Wouldn't that be
But you'd have it on your wall, though. I think you'd have it up as a display piece. I'm going to go with that. 1900 Store says it is, yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's paying the prices on those. UK resellers list swords as butter knives.
Oh my gosh.
Grok says as of today, $1 equals 150 yen.
Oh.
Yeah. Basket says there's a lot of stuff out there. Always. There's millions of things to sell. Now, just like pallets. Like I talk about pallets all the time because we buy liquidation. 95% of the stuff you can find in these pallets aren't worth even messing with. And so it makes it tougher to find the right pallets. And the same thing anywhere you go to find stuff like that flea market. I'm sure there's a lot of things there that we were looking at in that flea market, and even in Japan, where it ain't worth buying to resell. But I'm thinking there's probably a lot of good stuff that could be bought to resell. And there's opportunities out there all over the place. Can be, in your hometown, could be when you're traveling, and always have that eye. I went to a golf, I think you guys knew this. I went to a golf tournament, got a couple free golf head covers, promotional head covers for a video game. And wouldn't you know it, Those were free, and I sold them combined for $80 plus shipping. What was $49.99? It was the $89 plus shipping.
Heavy Chevy guy just got a sale.
Just got the cha-ching. There you go. There you go. You know the change that is. But we're kind of, I think, at the end of the comments. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about? Anybody have any questions? Anybody have anything that they want to say? How many people out there think that that website is not a scam?
Oh, it's
That we showed you.
100%.
I think there's a lot of. I mean, if someone, it's a fly by night. They start up an LLC, beginning of the year, and then are posting stuff on Instagram and have their site, and they're not reputable, and they're asking you for copies of your driver's license and their social security number. That's definitely something you got to run away from. Basket Noodle says, type in Las Vegas wholesale surplus into Google. That's simple. Las Vegas? Okay, we'll do it. Las Vegas. So if I can type today. Wholesale surplus. Let's see what happens here. Well, it comes along with ASD, which we're going maybe next week, because I don't know. We're talking about it. Liquidation.com, MacBid, directliquidation.com, local liquidators. No, doesn't really do it for me. Doesn't come up with anything. So I don't know. ASD is a marketplace that we have gone to every year. They have like 1,800 vendors. That's kind of what it is there. And it doesn't cost us anything if we register for free, but it's really a lot of people selling wholesale stuff. If you're a lot of Amazon sellers who like to, buy and sell on Amazon, benefit from these places. I didn't see really a whole lot of opportunities for eBay at all, but we've gone historically because you can get the cash and carry prices for like CBD and stuff like that. Not THC, but CBD, like the pain stuff. And other than that, I don't know if we want to go, but like a lot of sourcing opportunities for Amazon. I do know that. I do know that Dave, he met us out there one year, and they were buying stuff.
Year.
Let's see. Beard says iPhone beta released today. Has Apple Intelligence for 15 Pro now, so it works like a Google Lens. I like the implementation better. So I guess I'll have to download the update. So
do the search. Go to Google Maps. He said.
Google Maps. Google Maps. And then type in what? Las Vegas. What did I type in before? Las Vegas.
Surplus.
Wholesale surplus. Okay. Okay, here it goes. Las Vegas wholesale surplus. Okay, so this is what I get.
Oh, there we go.
So I get Hans World of surplus. Okay,
military.
Las Vegas Tactical. Las Vegas Discount Liquidators Retail. Direct Wholesale Las Vegas. You get a lot of stuff.
There's a lot of stuff.
So I think, no Google, do the search for Las Vegas Wholesale Plus, then go to Maps.
Okay, we can do that later.
We'll do that later because I'm going down a rabbit hole that I probably won't be able to get away from.
Yeah, John gets sucked in and he can't get out.
Yeah, so that's a task for another time. But let me just say this, guys. Be very careful when you're on Instagram, Facebook, Facebook Marketplace. You're going to come across people that are trying to take advantage, trying to scam you. Just like her sister who was scammed, trying to simply get a cat, right? Save money on a cat. $5,000 cat, trying to get it for like $700.
Buy a Maine Coon kitty.
And she saw a deal and saw that they had a website and thought, oh, this is legit, out in Vegas. Call my sister, see if she can go out there. And after doing some digging, there's too many red flags. And if you can find someone that can help you, like a CPA, figure out, is this something that's going to benefit me? They're going to be able to get in front of it and stop you from making probably one of the biggest mistakes you'll ever make, and that's giving your personal information. So be very, very careful. Do not, if you're looking at the beginning of the video, going back to the beginning or whatever, do not go to that site. Do not click on anything.
Do not fill it out.
Right. So, and Mike Mecco said he's going to be registered for ASD. Maybe Archie and I'll be going. I'll let you know if we do. We're already registered. I just don't know if we're going to go, but we'll be glad to go there with you guys if you're going to go. So with that said, guys, figuring out if you qualify for grants, because there's grants out there for resellers and stuff like that. Make it make sense. If it's an official site like SBA.gov, that's the Small Business Association website and stuff like that, where you can see, oh, maybe I'll qualify for a business grant. That works because it's a legitimate website. It has some legitimacy to it. But the fly-by-night scams and stuff like that, avoid them. And figuring all that out is yet another example of how sometimes as a reseller, flipping ain't easy. I want you guys to have an excellent rest of your week. Look for videos. I don't know how many I'll put out this week, but I'll try. But at the very least, we'll see you guys on Friday, and I hope you guys make a lot of sales.
Have a wonderful week. We love you, and we thank you guys always for being here.
Take care, guys.
Chargeback returns and lowball offers too. Zero takedowns, they're paying. What can we do? High selling fees, bad buys, and rude buyers galore. Flipping ain't easy, but we keep coming back for more. All resellers are gonna make mistakes. Learn from them, and you'll have what it takes. In the world of reselling, we're your guide. But flipping ain't easy by your side. Sourcing great items is the key to success. Subscribe to the channel and stand above the rest. Focus on the things that are within your control. Hang with Flip It Ain't Easy. Let's roll. Catch the live streams on Mondays and Fridays. Join the Discord community for the parlays. Tune into the podcast, Profit Playbook's the name. With Scott and Josh, flipping's more than a game. All resellers are gonna make mistakes. Learn from them, and you'll have what it takes. In the world of reselling, we're your guide. But flipping ain't easy by your side. Catch the live streams on Mondays and Fridays. Join the Discord community for the parlays. Tune into the podcast, Profit Playbook's the name. With Scott and Josh, flipping's more than a game. All resellers are gonna make mistakes. Learn from them, and you'll have what it takes. In the world of reselling, we're your guide. Flipping ain't easy by your side. Catch the live streams on Mondays and Fridays. Join the Discord community